Hey HealthSource, it's Kathryn, and I'm back for a bonus episode of our CBD series. And in this video, I'm going to talk about CBD and how it works with inflammation. So if you haven't seen our series, I highly encourage you to watch those videos, because in those videos, I talk about what CBD is, how it works in the body, the different types of products that we have at HealthSource, as well as what makes our HealthSource products different. So while I was doing research for the CBD series, I kept noticing a connection between CBD and how it can help with inflammation. So I decided to dig into it and make a video about it. So to start off with, there's two types of inflammation. There's acute inflammation, which is what helps the body fight off infections and speed up the healing process. So within a couple days to a couple weeks, the body has moved on from the inflammation process and is all healed. So that is ideal. However, chronic inflammation is when the body can't move on from the inflammation process and can't heal. And a lot of systemic problems in the body actually stem from chronic inflammation. So that's something we want to get on top of. So what are some ways that people stop inflammation? A common way is a lot of people take NSAIDs, or over-the-counter non-sterile anti-inflammatory drugs such as aspirin or ibuprofen. So how do those work? They work with a pathway called your cyclooxygenase pathway, and they have enzymes that inhibit one of the inflammation pathways from taking place. So I actually made a chart to show how NSAIDs work on the body. So on the left, we have the cyclooxygenase pathway, which is what NSAIDs work with. And on the right, we also have another inflammation pathway called the lipoxygenase pathway, which NSAIDs do not work with. So as you can see, when you take an NSAID, it does block one of the inflammation pathways with the COX-2 enzyme being blocked, which is great. However, it also stops basic physiologic functions from the COX-1 enzyme from happening. So a lot of functions that the COX-1 enzyme works with includes maintaining normal functions of the kidneys, the GI tract, so your stomach tract, as well as platelets. So one example is that the COX-1 enzyme maintains the normal lining of the stomach and the intestines, which protects the stomach from digestive juices. So when the COX-1 enzyme is inhibited or not working, things can happen such as ulcers because it doesn't have the protective lining in the stomach. So we don't want that to happen, and we're looking for other ways where we can still have the basic physiologic functions in the body. However, the inflammation is also being stopped. So that's where CBD can come in. This is the same pathway. However, it's when you take CBD, what happens? So as you can see, by taking CBD, the COX-1 enzyme, or the basic physiologic functions in the body, are still able to happen. However, the two pro-inflammation pathways, the cyclooxygenase 2 enzyme, as well as the lipoxygenase 5 enzyme, are blocked, therefore reducing inflammation. So as you can see, CBD is a great way to help decrease inflammation in the body, as well as still letting the body function optimally.